And
Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
and it's like it's not, you don't want the relationship to be transactional. Like I hate that. I hate phony, uh but there's also an aspect of, hey, if this person's in my phone book and I haven't talked to them in 2.5 years, what's the worst that can happen if I reach out
Yep,
and try to reconnect with this person?
that is such a great way to think about it. I totally agree with that. Yep. Worst that could happen is they don't call you back. That's really the worst. That like it's so
Then they don't
unlikely
need to
they're
be
going to
my
say,
phone book if they don't return my
"Yep."
calls.
When it's so unlikely, I mean, the worst case that people always think of is, I don't know, they're not going to call back, and then even then, it's probably not because they're upset with you; they're just busy, you know. And
Exactly.
so it's like
Yeah.
we can go. It's easy to go in your head and say like either they're going to get mad or if they don't respond, they hate me or something. But no,
Yeah. So it's one of those things where it's like, but once when you start doing that and like trimming down my phone book, I'm like, this person, phone disconnected, not even say number. Why do I even?
yep.
I had talked to this person since high school. Like, how do I even have their number still on my phone? Um, and then some of them people are like, "Hey, man, it's been a long time. I haven't talked to you," and that's great. Like, you get this great nostalgic rekindling, um, and it makes you more intentional about maintaining relationships. Being in business, it's not just the business relationship, which is important to maintain and manage. Uh, but as you're reaching out and connecting, you're like, oh yeah, there's like personal relationships that if I were more intentional about, they would be better as well.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah.
and you just take it for granted when you have like a built-in social circle in a corporate environment. Uh,
Yep.
so it's the difference between letting life happen to you and then kind of making life happen for you. You know,
Totally.
because you get older, you get married, you get kids, and then you're like, my life is whatever school we're in, whatever workplace I'm in, and then you make this list of things. I wish my life was like this. I want this type of thing.